Hey everybody, welcome to Players Meeting for the CGTC Open and for the Zambia Flex Start. We're very excited about you guys being willing to come and play at our tournament, and we were so excited about hosting it. We got a lot of fun people to thank for letting us do this, and also a lot of things to tell you before the next couple days. Again, thank you again for being a part of this tournament, and we hope you guys and gals will have a great time in your experience playing. All right, so a few things. First off, tomorrow, Friday, August 1st, is our Zambia Flex Start. There are still some openings if you are interested. Register online. You have to have 3 or more in your party to play. If there's already 4 spots taken and you want to play and maybe you have a time frame you can play, we'll sign up for that time slot right around them, and I'll see if I can add a 5th to that. Or we can see if we can split it up if there's more. You got some birdie bags, you got a towel. I mean, look at some of these great discs. You get to choose from a Halo disc. You got a Firebird, you got a Roadrunner, you've got a Halo Mako 3. You got some great, beautiful Halo discs. And you also get some like old Leadstone Discraft discs that are overstamped. Look at that Paul Macbeth Luna with Eagle's wings. Man, it's so sweet. You got a Vultures, got a Buzz. Swirl. I mean, anyway, it's a beautiful disc that you get for your players pack. If you just want to come practice the course, because we're playing the same layout as the CGTC Open. If you want to just come and practice and play, that's totally fine. Come and play, and we'll get you in there whenever, obviously. All right, now enough of that. I do want to tell you that with this video as attached is the caddy guide, so make sure you go through that. I won't go through it all, but I will hit a few highlights. Also want to thank some of our sponsors. CGTC, Central Georgia Tech College. Man, make sure if you see any staff, anybody who's a part of that leadership, thank them for letting us be able to play disc golf on their campus. They have just been amazing to allow us to do this and play. The course looks great. Also want to thank Elemental Disc Golf for the Players Pack. Nathan has been doing an amazing job with Elemental. So if you have a disc need or a disc want, man, I'm telling you, he's got it for you, I promise. If not, he'll figure out how to get it for you. I know he does. And he, especially for locals, man, he will take care of you and get it to you fast. He'll have some merch there if you want to buy some stuff. So good things. Eagle's Wings, want to thank them, and Broken Chains Disc Golf. I think Jamie Keep's even going to donate some CTPs. So we'll have CTPs closer to the pin, opportunities for everybody to have a chance to win. So very excited and thankful for those guys. And then we also want to thank the club leaders. Man, thank you guys for all y'all have done to help get this tournament rolling. The planning that goes behind the scenes, all the things that have to happen. Today, Justin Jones came out this morning and helped me on the course, and I would have still be out there working on it if it wasn't for him. It was hot, and I was not moving very fast. So thank you, Justin, for your time and effort on that. I know Amber's been doing the caddy guide and other things behind the scenes with the baby, new baby there and all. And then I know Wendell and Neil and Kevin have been donating and getting things there and getting ready for this. So we're very excited for you guys. Thank y'all for being a part and making this thing happen. All right, now to disc golf. PDGA C-Tier. It's a 2-round tournament on Saturday. It's a flex start on Friday, but we're going to talk about the CGTC Open right now. 2-round, we start at 9 o'clock shotgun start. It means I'll have whole assignments for everybody, and we'll do a horn blast to get everybody started at the same time, and we go. So we should all, in theory, be done about the same time frame after the first round. So the first round ends, the last card comes in. You will have about an hour from that point to get lunch. So lunch is not provided, so there's a lot of local restaurants right around the corner, fast food, Chick-fil-A, all the above. So plan accordingly, either bring your own lunch or bring some money to get some lunch between rounds. You'll definitely need it to get nourished and hydrated. Make sure you bring plenty of water, by the way. We're going to have some water for you, but don't depend on that. Have plenty of water yourself, and we'll help add to that if you need it, right? So we'll have stuff around the course as well. But after lunch, and there'll be a set time at that point, and we will do round 2. And so once we do round 2, we shoot everybody off, everybody gets done, round 2 finishes, and at the very end we will do a trophy presentation and CTPs, and if anybody hit the ace, we'll share who got an ace and all for the ace pot and all that. That's whoever was included. CTPs are included in your registration. So you have a chance to win it. So anybody can win it on that. The ace pot is optional. It's $3. If you want to be a part of that, you can, but you don't have to. Okay, simple as that. Restrooms. Okay, headquarters where I'm going to be located, and my wife Krista and Amber and whoever else is in and out all day. We'll be located over by hole 1, hopefully in the shade. And the bathrooms will be in the gym right next to that. So there'll be some restrooms available. Yeah, remember PDGA rules to be followed. So follow those rules. And there's the one other thing, CGTC rule is do not get in the pond if you throw your disc in the pond. There's no getting in the pond. The pond is, it's a special pond that we don't get in, okay? So hopefully we'll have somebody near future get some of those discs out, in which every once in a while we are able to get somebody in there, but it's very scheduled and planned. So I understand you have favorite discs. If you're throwing around the pond, bring a water disc that you don't care about losing if you happen to throw a bad throw. I hope you don't. All right, so Friday, Flex Start. You have a time frame, whatever time you signed up for, with 3 or more on your card. I will send you out, give you a quick little rundown of whatever you need to know. And it says 18 holes on the registration. It's actually 20 because we're doing the same layout as the holes on CGTC. So you'll be moving forward with that on Friday. And then Saturday, as I said, a shotgun start. All right. Check in before you start. Just come and don't just go straight to your hole assignment. Come and check in at headquarters. I need to make sure and check you off, make sure you're there. And then once I know you're there, then we can send you off and give you whatever you need to know at that point as well. Check your time frequently just in case if we had to switch somebody at the last minute. It could rain. There is a possibility of rain. We're praying for rain not to come, or at least not come during the time we're there. But sometimes it's Georgia and we can't help it. It does rain. So if it's just raining, we keep playing. But if it starts lightning, not just thunder, but lightning, then we obviously need to take a pause. So what you do is if you've thrown, wherever your disc is, you mark it with your mini, and then you get off the course immediately and you find shelter. And then I'll try to do I think it's a 3-horn blast for a weather delay. And I will try to keep up through the email or on Disc Golf Scene, whichever it is, to try to help everybody know when we're going to start back. So hopefully it'll be a quick pass and we can keep things rolling, okay? On the rules, if you ever see OB, because on the PDGA Live, everybody has a PDGA Live. So on the PDGA Live, when you look at your scorecard, above the scorecard, we'll have kind of the same thing we put in the caddy guide to kind of help you. And so if it says OB, that means out of bounds. So out of bounds is these things: surrounded by concrete, surrounded by water, except for one exception we'll tell you in a few minutes. And then be over and beyond a fence, okay? So those pretty much are the main 3 OBs. One of the other rules on CGTC and PDGA is no alcohol or tobacco is allowed. Be respectful of the campus, the staff, the facilities, and please pack all trash and treat the course with care. So this is one we ask. We won't have trash cans all over the course. They don't have that. So we ask that you kind of hold on to it. I will have a trash can, or at least a trash bag, where I am at the headquarters by hole 1. So when you're done, you can throw things away either there or near the bathroom area. But just make sure that you don't just leave it on the course. Let's take care of the course as best we can. Okay, so I'm going to go through the course real quick. Run through. We'll be done here shortly. Added 2 holes between hole 2 and hole 3. We call them 2A and 2B. You know, we're original. Okay, so then hole number 6. That is on the back part of the property. We have ropes set up down or around the green. So that's your OB. Plus we connected the ropes with a painted line at the back of it. So you basically have to throw it inside the ropes from the tee box. It has to land in there and stay in there. So when it stays in there, then you're good to putt your next one. But if you miss it on the drive, you have to go to the drop zone, and you'll be throwing 3 from the drop zone. If you throw from the drop zone and go OB again, then it's from where you went OB, and you take a meter from relief from the OB. Because if you go OB, you have to mark it where you were last in bounds, but you get a meter relief. You cannot throw from out of bounds, so you get a meter relief to set up your stance and throw from there. All right. Hole 9 is we made it an island hole. It's about circle 1 width all around the basket. This is going to be played more as a hazard. So if you miss in the island, then you still play from where it is, but with the 1-stroke penalty. So if I throw it and I miss the whole circle and I'm outside the circle, then I'm throwing 3 or putting 3 from that outside the circle. Okay. If I'm inside the circle, then obviously I'm putting for a birdie or whatever. So that's how the island works with this particular one we're doing. Then hole 10 is a double mando. If you've ever played this, it's right down the middle. There's 2 trees right with the baskets in between, and where you set that up for a double mando. If you miss the double mando, then you need to go to the drop zone and throw from the drop zone, and you'll have a stroke penalty if you do miss it. Okay, hole 13. I know a lot of you don't like playing in the regular pads, but those in Pool A will be playing the regular pads. But those who in Pool B will be playing in the short pads, and we put one around the pond, where the pond still could be a factor if you have a bad throw, but it's a lot less of a factor. So we have a 200-foot throw for the short pads in Pool B on hole 13. And then hole 17, we'll come back to this later. There's a little water area. It's not really a pond, but it's kind of won't drain, so it's kind of a pond. But it's casual. You're not OB if you're in that surrounded by water. It is casual. But if you don't want to throw from the water, then you can take relief, but no closer to the basket. You can take relief, basically direct line for the basket where your disc is, and you can go backwards until you have that relief to be able to throw out of that. So it's not necessarily an advantage, but it is at least keeping you from throwing in the water. PDGA Live for the Zambia Flex Start is going to be all lowercase Zambia, Zambia 25. That'll be the code to get into PDGA Live for the Flex Start tomorrow. And then for the CGTC Open will be all caps. CGTC 25 will be for Saturday. I think that is it. I've talked your ear off more than I ever want to. But we do thank you again for being a part of this. And if I've missed anything, you can ask me tomorrow or Saturday, and I'll try to tell you if I forgot about it. All right. Thank you again. Appreciate you being here.